The Constitution is divided into three parts: the preamble, articles, and amendments. Preamble. The preamble is the introduction to the Constitution. The preamble is the "we the people" part of the Constitution. Articles. The Constitution is divided into 7 sections called articles. Each article explains a part of the Constitution. 3 important articles. Article 1 explains the legislative branch, Congress. Article 2 explains the executive branch, President, and Article 3 explains the judicial branch, Supreme Court. More important articles: Article 5 explains how to add amendments to the Constitution. Article 6, called the Supremacy Clause, states laws made by Congress are superior to state laws. State laws are not allowed to conflict with national laws. Amendments. Amendment, a formal written change to the Constitution. The Constitution has 27 amendments. The first 10 amendments are special. They are called the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights lists all rights citizens have that the government cannot take away. The Bill of Rights was added to the Constitution by Congress in 1791. The Constitution was written in 1787. Separation of powers and checks and balances. Separation of powers is each branch has certain powers that other branches cannot do. Checks and balances, each branch has some power over the other branches. Example, Congress can pass laws, but the President can veto the law. Organization of the government. The federal government is divided into 3 branches. Legislative branch, Article 1. The main job of the legislative branch is to make the laws. Congress makes up the legislative branch. Congress is divided into 2 houses. House of Representatives. The number of representatives from each state is determined by population of the state, proportional representation. Any law that raises or spends money must begin in the House of Representatives. The Senate has 2 senators from each state. Power of the legislative branch is taxes, create and regulate money, regulate trade between states, declare war, raise and support an army, create laws necessary and proper to carry out the Constitution, elastic clause, impeach the President and Supreme Court judges, and pass a law over the President's veto. Organization of the government. Executive branch, Article 2, carries out the nation's laws and policies, appoints leader of the executive departments, cabinet, makes treaties with other nations, commander-in-chief of the military, appoint judges to the Supreme Court, and veto laws passed by Congress. Judicial branch, Article 3, judicial review. The power of the Supreme Court has to decide if a law passed by Congress or presidential act is constitutional.